But yeah, I think we've done everything we can do in this area. So let's head back to Yellow 6. My bad. Let's head back to the resting area.
It's getting late. Where to now?
Oh, you must be Oleg's guests. Welcome to the Gerda Grand Hotel.
Wait, Goth?
Yep. You've probably seen that stylish Gerda hotel above ground,
Goda.
right?
Not the most pleasant memories of that place.
I know. I got swallowed by a closet.
That's the above ground branch of the Grand Hotel. A few hundred years ago, one ancestor of the Gerda family was ambitious and sought to build something big from nothing. He eventually realized his dream and opened a hotel branch in the most expensive area on the surface.
Oh, people with big dreams have big determination.
Undertale?
Oleg wants me to take good care of y'all. Here's the key.
Y'all.
You'll be staying in our most spacious guest room.
What do you think? Should we go ahead and call it a day? Or walk around a bit more first?
I'm tired. Let's go back to the room to rest.
Time to rest again. I hope there aren't any surprises this time. That Oleg, he seems sincere. What do you guys think?
I think he's a good person.
Don't you have something cool to say? Like, appearances can be deceiving?
I don't try to disagree. But if you ask for my opinion, it's better to be safe than sorry.
Yeah.
Fine. We'll keep our guards up. Our last hotel experience was eventful, to say the least.
One of us should keep watch tonight.
Keep watch? Are we space cowboys now? I guess this
How's that a
is the
space cowboy
cosmic
thing?
Wild West. Anyone else sleepy?
Leave it to me. I can keep watch.
You seem pretty exhausted. Don't overexert yourself. I'll do it.
I'll keep watch. Bronya, did you finish talking to Oleg? Hope he didn't make things difficult for you.
Not really. Though it wasn't the friendliest conversation. We didn't see eye to eye on everything. I've come to know a great deal in a short time. Doubt I'll be able to fall asleep tonight.
I doubt I'll be able to sleep either. Not that I don't trust you. It's just, you're a Silvermane guard officer in the underground. There might be people looking to harm you.
I wouldn't be surprised if there are. The Silvermane guards have a lot to make amends for down here. If someone had made a stand in the outset and explained the consequences to Madame Cocolia, forget it. It's meaningless to talk about it now. You don't need to worry about me. Oleg guaranteed that I wouldn't be harmed. He seemed like a man of his word. Go and rest.
Now, where's the closet? Oh, I can't use the closet! Papers, pens, and a pot of black ink laid down on a plain wooden table. Lean down slightly, trying to make out of the messy handwriting on the paper. Technology in the other one might be outdated, but printing as a technique remains as prevalent as ever. Perhaps this establishment has opted to handwrite this note to give customers a warm feeling of being valued. But this kind that only managed to make reading more difficult for you. As you scan over those pointless words, your eyes start to hurt. Finally, you find the most important part at the bottom of the page. Gertie, the owner, warmly invites you to rate our services. Greetings, Henshin. Your favorite. You vaguely remember having this experience before, which is sitting in the backseat of the hover taxi, flying from one place in the city to another. The pilot of the hover taxi doesn't chat with you for the whole ride, not even offering you the most courtesy of greetings, but as you open the door to climb out, he suddenly says, "Please give me a 5-star review." No, you won't. You're the embodiment of impartiality. You will never take pity on a test with a score of 49 and change to 54 pass. You strongly believe that good reviews are earned, not handed out. You look around this cheap room. You hear walls wailing and the cupboard trembling. Now you're the most poor critic and partial critic in the whole of the galaxy. What are these lines? Yeah, guys, please rate how comfortable your bed is in the hotel room. Neutral. Bed average. It's more than average. It can be used for define the correct. It can be even used to define the concept of average. Ugh. Yeah, guys, please rate the tea provided in your hotel room. Neutral. Average. You wouldn't hurt to tell me a pot of tea if you're engrossed in reading or gaming. Team gaming. Huh. Hey guys, please rate the lighting the view in the hotel room. Neutral. Lighting in view. Average. Lighting in the room is not too shabby. At the very least, you're able to read what's written on this paper clearly. As for the view, you need people who design and build this hotel did their best. You could hardly ask for more. I mean, that is true. Thank you for valuing the service here at Go With the Hotel. You may leave a comment in the space below. We'll take your feedback seriously and try our best to improve our services. Comment. Coming up with original content is always a headache. It's better to make a multiple choice question. I'm very happy with the excellent service, thank you. You successfully passed the common component of the test. There's only one blank space left on the piece of paper. If possible, please leave your name so we can notify you when you get discounts. Discounts? What a beautiful word. Let's write your steam in here then. Your friendly neighborhood nameless. Heisenberg? Okay. I'm writing my own name now, but I think that's a reference. Your masterpiece is done. You just completed the single most unbiased service review in the history of the universe, without a hint of any subjective emotion. You flip the feedback card you just completed to discover a thick stack of identical cards. You're now faced with several options. Finished. Now go over the whole review again. Your comment for the shop? I'm very happy with the excellent service. Thank you. Blah blah blah. Your signature Andy. You're aiming for the bed? Neutral. You're aiming for the tea? Neutral. You're aiming for the lighting of view? Neutral. I'm done. You put away the completed service valuation card. Perhaps you should give this straight to Gertie. Then let's rate the status as a valued guest. Can you? I wonder if you can. Greasy Food Magazine. Let's just go to sleep. The bed's very soft, but this room feels more homey than a coldly decorated overall hotel. So tired. Hope I can get a good night's sleep and not get any premonition of the Stellaron voice. Ha ha ha. Foreshadowing. Oh my god!
Master, my wish, your so-called plan. What is the point of it all? Silence! She is my daughter, my only... You soulless thing. How could you begin to fathom? You will never understand. Never! A new world.
That voice again. Such a strange dream. May as well go for a walk if I can't sleep.
Who goes there? Show yourself. Oh, it's you. Don't sneak up behind me next time. Lucky for you, I wasn't armed. No sleep for you either, huh?
I've been having nightmares recently.
I understand. The more that weighs on your mind, the more your fears become dreamscapes. Actually, seeing as there's no one around, can I ask you some things?
Please.
This Stellaron you speak of, If you were to find it, how sure are you that you could stop the eternal freeze?
I don't know.
I see. Well, thank you for being sincere. In itself, it's a comfort to me. You know, it was difficult for me to believe you. Some of the words you use are too alien for those that have lived their entire life in Belobog. As far as I was concerned, Madame Cocolia's order to arrest you sounded reasonable. But why didn't she issue it straight away? She must have realized something about you. Something I haven't yet been able to perceive for myself. It bothers me. What must have transpired to cause her such a drastic change? Still, orders are orders. It's not for soldiers to question their superiors.
You had no choice.
I don't need you to absolve me. The truth is, I didn't have every confidence that I was doing the right thing. But the sense of duty to carry out an order is bound to prevail with me. In the past, Overworld soldiers on the front line would lose their lives in droves. And yet, the Fragmentum's advance would remain unaffected. Nevertheless, that was her reason for deploying all the Silvermane guards to the front line. The transport line for supplies in Geomarrow remained open, but the passage between the surface and the underground ceased. I approved of that decision. I never thought that the underworld would sink into such ruin without the Silvermane guards. Perhaps Mother was wrong. But how can I change her mind? I've tried, but she won't listen. I don't know how to get through to her.
We'll help you.
Help me change the mind of the Madam Guardian? Not easy. Nobody knows that better than I do.
You can never know unless you don't
The more
try.
disoriented I get, which in turn makes me think about it even more. I just want a better life for the people of Belobog.
Let's work together. Maybe we can make a change.
Maybe you're right. Or not. Right now, I just need more time to think. Walk with me. Let's forget our problems for a while. I can't remember the last time I went for a walk like this. I never thought I'd take one through such a strange place, with someone I'd only just gotten to know. It's so quiet here. I'm not used to it. Quieter things are around you, the louder they... I'm surprised the vagrants in the Great Mine go after the mining teams. They must be desperate. Still, whatever their situation, a crime is a crime. How is the law supposed to find a balance between justice and compassion in the face of such complexity?
How much longer can you last with your current supplies?
That's Seele's
Is that
voice.
Seele? Let's go take a look.
I know. I'll go to Rivet Town and bring them back for you.
It's too dangerous to go alone. Get Oleg to send someone with you.
The rest of Wildfire has barely gotten any sleep the last few days. They should rest. They'd only be holding their eyelids open and slowing me down. Besides, didn't you say some of the miners were gravely injured? Lives are on the line.
Is there trouble?
Aren't you supposed to be sleeping? What are you doing out here? Up to no good, perhaps?
We're just having a walk, neither of us could sleep. You can rescind your baseless accusations.
Walk somewhere else, then.
Easy.
easy, Seele. Maybe they can help.
No problem. We'll help with anything.
Oh yeah? Well, look at you swaggering in like the protagonist in your own story. Here's the situation. The clinic is packed full of people injured in the mines incident. Since you helped us resolve things, Seele and I have been busy caring for them. As you know, the underground is lacking resources to begin with. Add on the sudden nature of the incident, and it's no surprise that the clinic is almost out of medical supplies. We need to acquire more, somehow.
Are there other towns in the underground?
The situation in other towns is even worse than ours. As the fragmentum spreads underground, more monsters go roaming around, causing trouble for all the towns. That means more vagrants in the mines. The town's resources have been swallowed up by the fragmentum. To get anything now, people have to risk their lives.
Easy now, Seele. Anger isn't good for one's health. Seele and I actually aren't from here. We both come from an industrial town to the north. A few years ago, the fragmentum began to seep into the town center. I used to manage an orphanage and clinic there. But after the fragmentum corroded the area, I had no choice but to move here to Boulder Town. After all, I have to survive myself if I want to save more people.
Go to a corroded town to collect some useful resources? I'm in.
Alright, what's the plan?
You want to come as well? But you look quite tired.
I'm fine.
Hold up. I never said you could join us.
People's lives are at stake. Why wouldn't you want another person to help? Besides, I have some experience with the fragmentums. I'm sure I will be of use.
Well, just don't slow me down.
Seele's lack of outright rejection means she approves of you. With you all accompanying her, my mind will be more at ease. Come, let me give you a list of materials we need. The place you're going to is called Rivet Town. Follow the path through the mountains to the north for a bit, and you'll arrive there. Let me think. I'm almost out of metal plates and bandages used for immobilizing broken bones. There's a market in the center of Rivet Town. Residents left behind piles of materials there when they evacuated. Please look for some there. Oh, also rubbing alcohol. I kept a bunch at the orphanage, since the kids often got into tussles. I didn't bring it with me when I left. Oh, I hope it's still intact. Lastly, painkillers. There should be a bunch stored in the old lab. Hopefully they haven't been destroyed by monsters. These should be enough to get by for a bit longer. Be careful, don't push yourselves too hard.
Metal plates and bandages, rubbing alcohol, and painkillers. Got it. Piece of cake. Let's go. If we leave now, we can still make it back before sundown. When it comes to helping injured people groaning in pain, the sooner the better.
If we hadn't happened to be passing by, were you really planning on going into the fragmentum alone?
Of course. What's all the fuss about? I've done that loads of times.
So reckless. According to the rules of the Silvermane Guards, any expedition into the fragmentum must have a squad of at least 4 members, as well as a communications officer.
My bad.
Exactly. A rule of the Silvermane Guards. Don't apply your rules to us.
So we're going our way to Rivet Town. I had to go do something real quick, that's why there's a slow jump cut there.
We're here. This is Rivet Town. Everything looks familiar. Let's go, and watch your step. I haven't been here in a long time. There are probably some monsters around.
The next dungeon-like area here.
I can't see anything here. Let's find higher ground to get a better view.
And As she's just said, there are fragmentum beasts here.
Way over there. See that house on the hill? That's Natasha's old orphanage. After Oleg found me, he sent me there. I spent over half my childhood in that place.
That looks quite impressive. Or it looks quite impressive.
Natasha said that the house was donated by some rich businessman. Whatever his business may have been, he must have been a good person. I miss those carefree days as a kid.
Huh.
What? Nothing to say?
No, it's just... this place seems familiar somehow. Never mind.
Weirdo. Look down there. See the mess that remains of those old stalls? That's Rivet Town's market. The supplies Natasha wants are probably there. Let's keep moving. Watch out for monsters. Careful. Enemies ahead.
I know.
These aren't like vagrants. They won't...
Don't treat me like
Sorry, Bronya.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Sorry about that, Bronya.
Looks good.
Restaurant?
The most famous restaurant in town. Natasha would bring the kids who behaved well here for a special meal.
So, did she ever bring you?
Do I seem like I was a goody two-shoes? Of course not.
Wow. There's another fragmented beast. I think that's a new. I don't think this is the one that we fought before actually, but he does a similar coloration to the Doomsday beast that we fought.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Anyways, moving on. That was still something I wanted to look into for a second.
The facilities here seem to be in pretty good shape. Not like those of a place that has been abandoned for years.
Now that you mention it, it does seem a little... Could people still be living here? Impossible.
Maybe. You never know. There's a space anchor here and then the chest and more technique points that we can regenerate on.
There's a bunch of crates piled over there.
Sorry, Seele.
Reach
Yeah,
the end of the
seriously,
story
maybe
in
it's the
your
way
own
to
way.
take care of real quick. Oh, regen.
So that's how it works. Looks good. We need a strategy.
Oh my god, that came out of nowhere. Goodbye. Yeah, there's another formidable beast we should be worried about. Let's just put this area up and comb this area before we take on that beast right there.
Looks good.
Go. Go, you robot. Okay. Oh yeah, I I think that's where the removable beast is actually. Okay, well that was a nice little distraction. We can head on this way here. Oh, there's something else we can get. Oh, there's 2 formidable beasts. Uh-oh. Who are you? Oh, you're easy. Oh, crap. Well, I guess that's our first instance being ambushed. If you would get ambushed instead of and not retaliating time, you actually take the receiving end of, well,
in the name of Landau,
priority turns. They will actually get free attacks off of you.
We shall never fall.
So you never want to get an ambush, otherwise you'll be in big trouble. Did you just say Carol? I meant Asta. I'm sorry, Asta. This takes us to the robot settlement. Luckily there's a healing area here we could cover, and seems those are formidable beasts we should be worried about for later. Let's take on that guy.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
See, that fight wasn't that hard at all. Anyway,
Looks good.
we can come up here and actually activate a space anchor. So this is a teleport waypoint. And this literally takes us straight to the orphanage, which I don't think we need to be here just yet, so. We can actually head back down there and go to the marketplace for supplies real quick. While ignoring these strong looking enemies because we don't want to deal with them just yet. Formidable enemies, I'm gonna take care of them like after I explore the area. You know? Or after I'm done with the area, you know?
Darn. How could they all be empty? Now even the monsters are gathering supplies?
The monsters of the Fragmentum don't need any materials we humans use. And if they did take anything, this place would look much messier.
You mean that someone else got here and took everything before us?
It's just a guess, but there are also some footprints on the ground here.
The scent of dirt is still fresh. They can't have come too long before us. Let's go then. We need to find something, even if we have to search every corner of this market.
Look for missing supplies in the market square. Oh, there's the kid.
Eric? Hey, Brat! How could you come here by yourself? Oh, don't you know how dangerous this place is?
Seele! You aren't the boss of me. I can go wherever I want. It's none of your beeswax.
You took the materials and hid them all here. Not bad, kid. But if we didn't take care of those monsters, what were you planning to do? Just stay here, shaking in your boots?
Who asked you to do anything? I was just about to escape. I didn't need your help at all.
Still stubborn, huh? Then tell me, how exactly were you gonna get those big metal plates out of here past those monsters?
There's always a way.
Can you share the materials? They're to help injured people.
Don't be so polite to him. Everyone in the underworld knows this brat is a no-good thief. If I remember correctly, even the clothes you're wearing came off another kid's back.
About that.
Tell us, what do you even want metal plates and gauze bandages for? We need them to save people.
200.
What?
200 shield?
Are you kidding me? You want to negotiate?
How much is 200 shield worth?
Not much, but I didn't bring my coin purse.
You're actually planning to give this little crook money? I'm telling you, this is his same old trick.
No! Not this time. I really need money. My daddy.
Pretending to use your dad again as an excuse. If he knew about this, you'd be in big trouble.
No!
Seele, that's enough. It's Eric, right? Here, you can have this.
What's this?
This is a medal given to me by the architects. See that blue stone in the middle? That's a geomerald crystal of the highest purity. You need money for your family, right? Take this and show it to a knowledgeable buyer, and they'll instantly know how valuable it is.
Thank you.
But you'll have to promise me one thing. You'll never steal other people's things again. Promise?
Bronya's selfless.
I promise. I'll never steal things again.
Sheltered maybe, but
Then it's a deal.
yeah.
If you go back on your promise, I'm going to bring my Silvermane guards with me and catch you myself. Here, take the medal and go back to the town. We already took care of any threat on the way. You'll be safe.
Thank you. Whoever you are, you guys can take all of these things. You guys need to be careful too. There seems to be something real scary in that house up on the hill. Oh, right. The road across from the market is blocked. If you want to go further, you'll have to go to the shopping street.
Oh, we take care of all the monsters on there, so we
Got
should be
it.
fine.
Thanks for the tip.
That object was pretty important to you, right? Are you sure you're okay just giving it to Eric like that?
If it will make him change his ways, it's more than worth it.
What if he doesn't?
From a young age, my mother taught me to be forgiving and to preserve the goodwill in people's hearts. Even if I am but a small glimmer of light in this world, I must try my best to shine brightly for others. I must give him a chance, Seele, because other people can't.
I don't really get what you just said. Anyway, we should get moving. Eric said that we need to take the shopping street to go any further. I think I still remember where it is. This way.